We are the dollars and cents.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Well, today we're going to do another unboxing, first impressions, and update video, and another possible cheap but good fragrance / clone video. I don't have like a, I guess like a category for those. But yes, this one's going to be a clone fragrance that everyone's been talking about lately. And I saw people like, I don't know how people are getting these fragrances, but they're getting like boxes and boxes of these things, and they're selling for like 25 bucks each. I ended up finding, well, one guy was selling for 40, another guy was undercutting him, selling for 25. I just got mine. I stayed out of the whole drama of it and just got mine, I think on Amazon for $27, $28, $29, something like that. So when I saw that price, I was like, all right, cool. And that was with shipping as well. I guess I got free shipping that day. But it is Imperium from the House of Fragrance World. Don't know anything about this brand at all. But I do like the box. The box actually looks pretty fantastic. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the, what is it called? The Boadicea de Victorious or whatever it's called, bottles. It has like this cool little design. And that's one house I've never tried before. I don't think I've ever tried one fragrance from that house that I recall. Anyway, but yeah, so here's a little bit, you guys can check out the box here. And I'll give you guys the information here in a minute. But yes, this is supposed to be a clone of Roja Dove's Elysium. And I gotta be honest with you, like I did an Elysium video the other day for the new I think the Intense or whatever it was called, the Extreme. I can't remember what it was called, but the new Elysium fragrance that just came out with Brandon. So I'll link that video down below so you guys can check that one out. Wasn't a big fan of the original, but I really want to try. I wanted to try it, and you know I'm a little upset because I don't have the original Elysium to show you guys. I really wanted to compare it with you guys on camera, but oh, wait a minute. Yes, I do. I have it right here. So I do have a little bit of juice left, probably about 20 mils maybe. But yeah, so that's really the main reason why I got this fragrance is because I wanted to try it side by side for that amount of money, super cheap. You know, I could maybe get rid of it and just break even with that fragrance. But yeah, so far the box is pretty good, and we'll show you guys the bottle here. And if you didn't know that it was supposed to be a clone of Elysium, you're gonna know now because look at this thing. Let's compare it. Let's compare let's compare them side by side here. Yeah, so you can tell. Actually, it's funny. I kind of like the cap on this one better. I'm curious if they're gonna fit each other. Let's see. Oh, they fit, but actually, this one fits the Elysium pretty darn good, like snug. This one sits a little high. Like I guess the atomizer is a little bit too tall, so we'll go ahead and switch that back. But yeah, I'm gonna spray this one first. And then I'm going to do my other hand with one spray of the, or two sprays or so of the Roja. So let's go over a little bit of information about this fragrance. I did get the notes from some website that was selling these for super cheap. And it's basically the same notes as the Elysium, minus one note. And that might have just been a error on their part because literally they have every single note except for one. So, and it's not even that big of a deal because I don't think you'd be able to pick it up anyway, but I'm not really sure. But we'll just say that I'll go ahead and just give the credit for the notes and the no's and everything to Elysium. So I'll just hold both of them up and say that Imperium / Elysium is a men's aromatic, fresh, citrusy fougere fragrance released in 2017. The nose behind this fragrance, or this composition, is going to be Roja Dove, and these are Eau de Parfum concentrations, I believe. And in the top, for the top notes, we have grapefruit, bergamot, and thyme, lemon, galbanum, lime, and wormwood. In the mid, we have lily of the valley, rose, vetiver, pink pepper, cypriol, juniper, black currant, jasmine, cedar, and apple. And the base, run things off with vanilla, incense, leather, benzoin, and amber. That one note that I said was missing was the artemisia. I'm going to guess it's just they forgot to put it on the website that I saw this on because they literally had every single one except for that one note. But maybe they left it out. Who knows? But, all right. Without further ado, this is going to be a perfect fragrance for the night, I think anyway, because it is very hot outside. I am still sweating a little bit. Went for a run tonight, but I, cleaned up before I turned the camera on. But yes, all right, let's give this fragrance a first impression, guys. A couple of sprays on the hand. We'll let you know how the sprayer is, because Roja Dove has amazing sprayers. It does have an FW here. You probably can't see that in my little crappy camera, but it says FW for Fragrance World. There's plastic on the end. This is metal with some plastic little diamonds, whatever, but Inside's plastic. It's a little cheap looking on the inside, but decent looking bottle. All right, here we go. A couple sprays. Here we go. I mean, a lot of juice, but it's definitely not a Roche Dove atomizer. Okay. Yeah, definitely getting that Elysium vibe. A lot of vetiver, a lot of citrus notes. I'm getting a lot of the grapefruit. You know, the lemon, the bergamot. I think there's 4 citrus notes in here. I'm getting the grapefruit mainly, which is great because I love grapefruit and fragrances. Very citrusy. Not overly vetiver-y, which I like. Like that first blast, I got the Elysium DNA. But now it's just mainly a big punch of grapefruit. Got the bergamot, the lime, and the lemon. But mainly the grapefruit. Yeah. I mean, right now, that's all I'm getting. Smells really, really nice. Smells definitely good for the hot weather. Yeah, I'm going to have to wait a couple of minutes before I spray my other hand with the Elysium because I want this one to die down a little bit. But I have no complaints about this fragrance right now. It smells good. I mean, for what you're paying, I think just under $30. This does smell pleasant. I'm trying to figure out what other notes I'm getting, but they're not really standing out to me. A lot of it's just the fruit notes, the juniper, the black currant, so it's crisp. It has a little bit of bite to it. Getting the apple, so it's fruity. Little bit of cedar, not a predominant cedar note, but it's a little woody. A little sweet, so I'm guessing that's from the apple because it's still very crisp. And the black currant. But there is vanilla in this, but I'm not getting a vanilla sweetness. It's still a more of a fruity sweetness. Now, I did read a couple of reviews on the site that I got the information from, and someone said that the projection or the longevity only lasted 3 hours. That was a bit of a downer. I'm not going to be too influenced by that, but I will keep it in the back of my mind because even for $30, like 3 hours, like really, I don't, I just hope it doesn't. I hope this is going to be a gem. Like, you pay $40 and you're getting something that lasts at least as long as the original, at least that long. Although some can make the claim that the original doesn't last very long, but who knows? I haven't worn that one in a long time either. All right, guys. Yeah, right now, it smells nice. It does remind me of Elysium, but it's going in its own direction. It doesn't have that same... It opens up with that Elysium vetiver citrusiness, and then it goes away. And now it's just a lot of the fruit notes with the lemon, the lime, and apple and black currant and whatnot. All right, here we go. A couple sprays. Actually, this atomizer is no better. Okay. Yeah. That Elysium smells really good. Go ahead and hit my hand again since this one's fresh. Okay. Seeing very, very subtle differences, but overall, right off the jump, they're pretty close. Yeah. I mean, this opening is really, really nice. I'm getting a lot of that grapefruit note. Super nice. And this one's a little bit sweeter. It's a little... I might even be getting more vanilla in this one off the jump. This one's fruitier and more crisp. This one's sort of the same, but this one just has more of a vanilla sweetness. But it still has that same DNA. I still get the vetiver and just, you guys know that Elysium DNA. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even kidding, guys. I paid with this. I paid for this out of my own pocket, so with my own money. I mean, and this opening is nice. Like it rivals the real deal. It really does, and that's no joke. This smells really, really good. So what it's going to come down to is the performance, because yeah, it's not exactly the same. But close enough to where this would just make a really nice, fresh fragrance, like on a hot summer day. But it's going to come down to performance. And again, like I said, that 3 hour mark that the guy said, that's on the back of my mind. So I'm really going to hope that this one does at least last as long as Elysium, if not longer. Yeah, see, and this one, there's something about this fragrance that I didn't like. It's the reason why I split so much and just kept a little bit, because I like it, but I didn't love it. There's a bit of like a sour, dirty dish rag feel that I got with this fragrance. I don't know where that comes from, but I don't know if you guys have ever just had a dish rag and you know, it's a little bit damp and you sort of hang it up to dry. And then a couple of days later, you come up and you grab it and then your hands kind of smell like that old dish rag. Like, I know that sounds really stupid, but like, it kind of smells like that. And that's what I told Brandon about, you know, because Brandon's like, oh, it has that sour note and he picked it up too. This one right now is really just sticking with the fruit notes, and maybe it's a good thing, actually. It might be helping this version out to not go in the direction of having that wet dish rag thing. But without making this video too much longer, we're already at 11 minutes. This smells nice. And I'm actually looking forward to trying this one. And this might be a summer banger, guys, for the money. Like $30, whatever I paid, like this might be a steal. And if I can just get maybe 5 hours out of it, that might be worth it for at least 5 hours. You know, 5, 6. If I get any longer than that, that'd be great. But I'm not expecting it to. But we'll see how it goes. I'm Worth Fragrance tonight. And over the next couple of days, I'll give you guys an update shortly. Talk to you then. All right, guys, well, I'm back with my update for Imperium from the House of Fragrance World, guys. What can I say about this fragrance? Well, I don't have that many bad things to say about this fragrance. Actually, for the price, this is a good fragrance. It opens up like the original. In my opinion, this smells better than the original Elysium. I know you guys are going to kill me. I get it. Does the price factor in that a little bit? Yes. But, again, I didn't get dirty dish rag with this one. Or whatever the fragrance world calls that certain smell, that sour smell, I don't get it with this one. I do get the opening. I do get some nice citrus, some nice citruses. And really, it's very clean. It has pretty much the same experience as Elysium. It just cost $30 or however much, you know, 25, 30, 40 bucks, whatever you guys can find it for. I think I said, what, 25, 30, something like that. But, yeah, I think it's a good fragrance. And it's funny because I wore this one a few times and I did get good feedback yesterday at a party that I was attending. And then afterwards, I went and met Brandon. You guys know Brandon. I met him for dinner afterwards. And I said, hey, can you smell anything on me? He goes, yeah, I was actually about to ask you about that. He said, it smells really good. It's super strong. He's like, it hit me in the face whenever you were walking up. And honestly, I could not smell it on myself. And that was about the 6 hour mark whenever that happened. I could still smell it like on my skin, but I couldn't smell it like very strong. And Brandon said, dude, it was like huge. It was like really jumping off your skin, and I could get it a lot because it smells really good. I told him what it was, and he was a little blown away by it, actually. And I think I have this stamp of approval to tell you guys that this fragrance is good, especially for the price. I mean, I think these are still selling for like $300, maybe $250, but $300 maybe. Guys, if you guys are on a budget out there, I mean, this is kind of a no-brainer. I mean, I got 6 hours with this one. It could have gone longer. Now, it was hot yesterday. 100 degrees probably. Did that help? Probably. But it's summer. It's a summer fragrance. It's summertime outside. So the heat's going to help this fragrance. How that factors into how y'all buy your fragrances, I don't know. Is it cheating that the heat has to use, you have to use heat to amp this one up? You guys can let me know in the comments. I don't know. But I think this is a great summer fragrance. I think it smells awesome. I think it reminds me a lot of Elysium. But actually, some of the negative things I didn't like about Elysium, Imperium doesn't have. So it's kind of a win-win with me. I think I'm going to keep this bottle. You know, normally I'll sell stuff to bring new stuff in. I'm going to keep this one. It's so cheap. $25. I can put this one in my backpack when I go play sports and, you know, wear it before. And then when we go to the after party, you know, wear it afterwards. And I think you get really positive feedback. Yeah, so I think it's kind of a no-brainer. I think this is a cheap, but good fragrance. People on Facebook are bashing this one left and right, posting pictures, and even the people who like it are still kind of like walking on eggshells with this one because they don't want people to make fun of them. Guys, it smells good. It's cheap. That's all you had to worry about. Don't worry about what everybody else thinks. You know, some people in the groups, on the Facebook groups and online, are calling people cheap. And you shouldn't be buying fragrances if you can't afford the real deal. Nah, that's stupid. Sorry, guys. There's a reason why they make these. Yeah, a lot of them suck. A lot of cheap clones suck. This one does not suck. This one's good, especially for $25. 25 or 30, whatever I paid for this one. I'll leave the link in the description below where I got it. I'm sure you can do your own digging and find it cheaper than what I paid for it. Maybe, who knows? But yeah. So guys, like I said, I got 6 hours out of this one. Could have been more. Brandon said the projection was great. You guys know, if you don't know where to wear Elysium, the seasons are going to be hot weather, summer, early fall, spring, warm weather. Casual day wear for this one, but I think you can probably wear it at night. I think this is a pretty versatile fragrance. I think you can wear this one during the day casually, wear it at night, dressed up and suited down. I think you can wear that one easily. I think this one it's a men's fragrance, so it's masculine. Yeah, the price, you can't go wrong with this one. I think this is a great fragrance. I think it's worth the money. Now, I did hear about another Elysium clone that the same house, I think, Fragrance World, put out another clone of this one, and it comes like in a taller square bottle that looks more like Roja's other releases. They're more higher end stuff, and it has a cap like this as well. And I want to say it's from the same company, but it costs like $20 more, maybe $30 more. And apparently, someone's saying, I read in the comments on Facebook, someone said that one is better than this one. I don't know how. I don't know why the company would make two different versions, unless it's like the intense version or whatever. I don't know. Right now, this one's good. For the price, it's good. I think you guys should at least get your nose on it. If you like the Elysium or Soldier Bottle, but you're like, yeah, I kind of want to revisit it, but I don't want to spend $200. I think you should try getting your hands on this one, guys. I'm not trying to say I don't want to take make you guys go blind by this one on my account, but I'm just saying, if you guys trust my opinion, you guys can go out and check it out. If not, it's okay. Like, it's not going to hurt my feelings if you don't. But it's not bad. For $25, this is a good fragrance. And I hope you guys have tried it or will try it. For my friends out there on a budget, you should get your hands on this fragrance. Guys, but what are your thoughts on Imperium? Am I crazy? 6 hours. Is that crazy? Because I read a comment where it said 3 hours. Some people said it didn't perform. But Brandon, you guys know Brandon, and you guys trust Brandon. He said it was booming. And I went heavy on the trigger, don't get me wrong. But 6 hours later, it was still going. And I didn't spray my shirt. I sprayed my skin only. I always spray my skin. So you guys can let me know down in the comments what you guys think about that. Am I crazy for thinking that? If I am, y'all let me know. But guys, thank you guys so much for watching another video on my channel. If you like this video, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and turn on notifications for future first impressions videos and first edit content just like this, guys. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Dollars and Cents. There, you'll find first edit photos and future contest winners. And as always, until the next video, you guys take care. Thanks.